Alright. Live. Okay, we're live. Salutations, everyone. I'm Blue G, or Bluey, whatever floats your boat. Welcome to another live stream we're going to be doing today. We're going to continue playing Captive Hearts. So, yeah. People haven't joined me just yet. They're probably busy with something else, but we'll see where it goes from here. I'm not going to show my face or, yeah, the PNG tuber program's not working, but we'll see where it goes from here. Alright, let's just switch over to the screen. Alright, okay, so the last time we left off, they had this function that it won't be in the full thing, as far as I'm aware. They won't add this into the full thing because it's not a bad mechanic, but at a visual novel standpoint, it really doesn't work for me. But it's mainly because it's from their former coder that they don't want to talk about. That's why they're getting rid of it. So, yeah. Also, we're in the spirit of Halloween. Okay. Now let's see. Last time we left off, okay, so we were just like, look, we found all these diary scraps all over Monica's house, and we're just basically just gonna sneak around. Oh, sure, like sneaking around, like we're fucking better. Okay, so, is it this room? This is not Monica's bedroom. I fucking knew that. What am I doing here? I already know that this is not Monica's bedroom. I fucking knew that! I need to stop wasting time and go to Monica's bedroom. I fucking knew that! Alright. I go to the door that is in the bathroom and gently open the doorknob. My palms are sweating and my muscles tighten. Then, against my better judgment once again, I gently we can never escape this joke, can we? Well, you've done it now! There's no going back. You've officially broken into a girl's bedroom, and you're now going to snoop around for some cryptic diary scrap. Yeah, anyone would believe me if I told them. I know Shiori would have a field day teasing me. I turn on the light and look around the room. There's a bookshelf on one end. There's a desk on the other. As I make my way to the bed, I notice a picture on her nightstand. It seems to be of Monica and her parents, who all seem very happy. Wait, what am I doing? Stop wasting time! Let's get this over with and get out! I drop to the floor and look under the bed. That's probably the easiest place to start without doing any noticeable damage. Sure enough, there's a torn diary scrap. Huh. At least she has her priorities, right? This kind of reminds me of the last diary scrap I found. Monica seems to value family a lot. Yeah. Who knew? Huh? Doesn't seem that far-fetched now, does it? Also, who dares summon me? I imagine I would get laughed that if I told anyone, but I've often thought about having someone like that as well in the future. I would love to find someone special, buy a house together, and have a loving family someday. Although considering I'm still in high school, it's probably too early to think about all of that. I look at the other side of the paper. That one was pretty straightforward. I guess it's back to the entrance for me. Time to get out of this room before I'm caught. Weird that I have to pass by the entrance twice, but oh well, no point questioning things now. I look over to the guest slippers lined up neatly by the door. Upon further inspection, I find a torn diary scrap. Oh, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Now that we got that joke out of the way. Mark. Now I remember. That was the guy Mia and Cotonero were talking about. Strange. Monica seemed to like this guy. So where is he now? I used to see him once in a while around school, but then he just vanished. There's been gossip around school about what happened to him, but it's all senseless rumors and nonsense. I turn the diary scrap around. It's too hot to play. Huh. It's too hot to play. Huh. That's, okay. Okay. Just give me a moment. I'm doing something right now. Alright, yep, we're back to it. This one is kind of confusing. Kind of reminds me of some song my mom used to listen to on the radio. Alright, think. You figured out the one with the bed, so you can figure this one out too. Then again, the one was just me being stupid. Then again, that one was just me being stupid. Wait, I have an idea. I usually need a good excuse before entering a new room. Where do we go? Where do we go? I don't think I'm going to find the next clue in here. It's too hot to play, right? This is kind of a shot in the dark, but something tells me I might find something related to that in the kitchen. Specifically, somewhere in the refrigerator. But why did you say that? Would have been much more easier. Monica is still busy making food as I step into the kitchen. Hopefully she won't get suspicious. I make my way over to the fridge and open it as quietly as I can. For hot days outside, what's a better way to cool off than with something nice and cold? At least, that's my logic. The obvious choice would be the freezer. I gently open the freezer door and look around. Behind some popsicles is a folded piece of paper. I take it in my hand and... Oh, Jesus Christ! Luigi, what are you doing here? Crap! I clasp my fist around the paper and then grab a popsicle. Oh, hey, Monica! I'm sorry, I was feeling a bit parched, so I felt like a popsicle. I didn't want to upset you again, so I wanted to be nice and quiet. Oh. Aw, well, that's nothing to feel bad about. I guess it is taking me a bit longer than I expected to have dinner ready. No need to worry. Just don't overdo it, okay? I want you to have a healthy appetite when the food is ready, okay? You've got it! She flashes me a warm smile as I hightail it out of the kitchen. Damn, that was close. Okay, time to see what this diary script says, assuming it wasn't ruined by the ice or the popsicle juices. And it's ruined by the popsicle juices.
How's it going?
Good. Good.
I just saw that you were streaming this game, so this mod. Sorry, I just saw it. Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Can you do like a share thing so I can actually see what you're doing? Because I'm not on the YouTube live thing, so that way I can actually see what you're doing. That's if you're okay with that. Yeah.
I'm already showing the thing.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Okay. There we go. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, I didn't realize. There we go. I see it.
Yeah, there you go. This one seems to be building off from the last two entries. Monica has been under a lot of stress lately. I can't help but feel terrible inside. As though I'm one of those people that doesn't know her well enough. I also had no idea her parents were putting her through this. My mom was never one to force me to do anything beyond my capabilities. It seems the same can't be said for Monica's parents. I look over to the side of the paper.
I think the one thing I liked about this one is that there's a nice attention to detail with the smudge, the purple, I guess, the purple stuff.
Yeah,
coming
from the popsicle.
That's a nice, from the popsicle, yeah.
I have a few ideas for what this could mean. For now, though, my first order of business should be to toss out this popsicle stick now that I'm finished with it. There doesn't seem to be a trash can in here, so I guess it's back to the kitchen for me. I walk back into the kitchen again, except this time, I'm not trying to be stealthy. Monica looks over to me, but I wave the popsicle stick in my hand for her to see. She smiles at me and turns back to a boiling pot. As I toss the stick away, I hear her yelp in pain. Ah! Damn it! Monica? Are you okay? Monica rushes to the sink and starts dousing her hand with water. I'm fine. She seems hesitant to speak. She almost looks ashamed. I wasn't paying attention just now when my hand brushed up against that boiling pot, so I just... Oh. Right. After she looked my way, she must have... Monica, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Sorry? For what? At this point, what am I not sorry for? The obvious thing right now is for distracting her, but from her diary scraps, I can't help but feel like an awful person. As he dries off her hand, I take it in mine and squeeze it gently. Luigi? What? I never had my hand held like this before. In fact, I don't think I've ever really been alone like this with a guy before. Monica is understandably flustered, as am I. She's kind of adorable when she's flustered. Honestly, I can't say why I felt like I had to do this. Maybe it's the guilt I'm feeling deep down, or maybe it's because I never want to see her sad or in pain. If I could, I'd like to do whatever I can to make sure she's always smiling. Luigi? I don't know what to say. I'm just... Before this gets any more awkward than it already is, I let go. I'm sorry for distracting you just now. I didn't mean to hurt you. Aw, don't blame yourself for that. It's not like you burned me yourself. It was an honest mistake. I should have been paying better attention, that's all. Please, don't feel bad, Bluejay. I know you'd never intentionally try to hurt me. Thank you, Monica. I just don't like seeing you get hurt. You took me by surprise there. I didn't realize you were so sensitive. Monica's blushing to herself as she looks away from me. Thank you. She throws her arms around me without warning, really catching me off guard. I'm not sure why, but I think I needed that. Monica sighs happily as I return her hug. After a moment, we finally break apart. Okay, back to business. I hate to ask, but if you could just wait a little bit longer, that would be much appreciated. You've got it. We both smile at each other as we turn away and go back to our respective stations. Damn. I might have to lay off watching Super Henkai Hero Force Goes so much. Speaking of which, as I go back to the living room, it seems like they're playing the next episode on TV. Buh. Buh. The Super Henkai Hero Force better prepare for their deaths, because they're gonna die. They're all doomed, and only heading to their own graves. With Lord Gavin gone, now I will assume control over the War Makers. Then I will send those fools to hell. So stupid. It must be.
But it was actually fun to write. It was fun to write for Shadow. He had fun writing these how you say, these little segments with the TV. He liked them. I liked them too, actually. But yeah, they're pretty much fun to read. You know.
Yeah, I could definitely tell. It must be a marathon today. Well, considering it's all reruns anyway, I'm not missing much. I have other matters to attend to now. The clue said study, right? Unfortunately, there's only one other place I could think to go right now that involves studying in this house. Monica's bedroom. I hate to do this, but looks like I'm going back in. You know, after the first time I break into her room, this doesn't feel as bad. This better not become a habit. My eyes wander over to her bookshelf. There are some textbooks lined up at the bottom. If my hunch is correct, they might hold the next diary scrap. I shift through them one by one, carefully taking them out and going through the pages. I try to lightly shake each one just to be extra sure I don't miss anything. Soon enough, I find something hidden in a trigonometry textbook. It's the next diary scrap. The fact that the music stopped when we're reading this is kinda concerning.
Yeah, this shows a little bit her breaking point. Her breaking point, pretty much, which is very sad. Yeah.
I immediately drop the paper and take a few steps back, tipping and ending up on the bed as the paper flutters to the floor. What did I just read right now? That was Monica's handwriting, but those words, they sent little chills down my spine. I don't even know what to make of it other than Monica's under a lot of pressure. That much is certain. I just had no idea it was this bad. Crying herself to sleep? I don't even want to imagine that. I get off the bed and make sure to fix the sheets to hide my presence. I then stash the paper in her hand and look at the back.
That was actually pretty smart of him, fixing everything so yeah, Monica would notice. I thought it was also another nice attention to detail.
Yeah. Sounds like stuff with the cricky old lady running the pottery store my mom would say. Well, if I go off that line of thinking, maybe I have an idea of where I should go next.
Commander Zeta Maximus, prepare for your death today. You're gonna die.
Normally I wouldn't leave the TV on like this, but if I want to keep Monica from getting suspicious, I have to create the illusion that I'm watching TV and not snooping around.
Again, smart? That was actually smart of him. Again, smart?
Anyway, I walk past the TV and approach a lone vase. It's about the only other valuable looking decoration I can see that fits the bill. There's a fake plant sitting in the vase. I yank the flower out and take a hold of the vase. Shaking it, my efforts are rewarded with a torn diary scrap falling to the floor. Ah, so that explains everything. So Monica lives a vegan lifestyle. Interesting. I'll need to keep that in mind for the future. Or, at least casually bringing it up in conversation somehow without letting her know I've been collecting these diary scraps. Well, time to see what the next clue is. Clever. Baby, it's cold outside. Let me guess. Back to the entrance? If these weren't in such a particular order, I'd just go for all of them in the same area so I'm not going back and forth so much. There are 3 curtains hung up by the door. Just to be on the safe side, I'll check them all. The first 2 have nothing inside of them, but upon searching the last one, I find a diary scrap in the pocket.
Hey, Shadow.
Hey, Shadow. That can't be it. Where's the rest of it? This one ended on a rather concerning note. It almost makes it seem as though her parents are... No, I can't jump to conclusions now. Missing.
Oh, is your mic working? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was getting things finished since I had no idea you were literally going to play it right now.
Yeah.
I
To
did...
rush over here.
I did,
Yeah.
I did schedule it. Kinda.
Yes, but I was asleep for most of today.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyhow.
At least we're here. At least we're here.
At least
Yep.
we're here, yep. Upon looking over the paper to find the rest of the entry, I see the next clue written on the back.
Garbage day!
Garbage day!
Garbage day!
Yep. I had to.
Huh? That's a pretty odd clue. Although this one is probably one of the most straightforward ones of the whole bunch.
Oh, by the way, sorry if you guys are wearing headphones. Sorry about that.
Garbage day!
Never stopped me before.
I slowly approach the trash can while Monica continues to prepare the food. Thank God there's not a lot of trash in here. It's mostly papers and random pieces of tape. I sort through whatever paper scraps I can find until I locate the one I've been looking for. Okay, I better get out of the kitchen before Monica finds out I'm here.
And so I imagine at this point he's already broken into Monica's room and found quite a few of the diary entries.
Yeah, we broke into her room twice.
Yeah. That will not happen so much in the remake. Considering we were working with limited rooms, yeah, that kind of happens.
Hmm. Now we have more access to more rooms, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like an actual home office for the study clue.
Yeah.
Yep.
It almost seems like something is missing between the scrap and the last one. This one is cryptic as hell, to boot. What does this even mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Anyone else would probably have left ages ago, but not me. Maybe it's because I'm stupid. Or maybe it's because I'm scared of Monica. I turn over the paper to look over to the next clue.
Okay, this one confused some people.
Assuming there isn't a little silver garden somewhere, I'm going to guess it just means a regular garden with plants. Great, so now I have to go outside? Well, it's not like I'm leaving the house or anything. But then... Damn it, what's with this fortune cookie scavenger hunt? It'll probably raise suspicion if I ask Monica where the garden is, so I guess I'll look around.
So, there's really no direct door that leads outside. I'll tell you, it's one of those two that you're looking at. It's gonna eventually get you out there.
It's locked. If I were a door that led outside, where would I be? Hopefully one of these doors could lead me there. I head to the door in front of Monica's room, hoping Monica doesn't finish cooking and then stop looking for me. I open the door, but it reveals a stairway leading down. Curiosity is not a sin, but I feel it is going to be the death of me. I search for a light and make my way down.
So the heads up, two of these rooms are going to remain locked. And that's for the secret ending. So, don't worry if you can't get into those two rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inside Monica's basement. I don't know what I was expecting. There's nothing much going on here aside from some boxes of clothes and random odds and ends. I notice a flashlight at my feet as I turn around. Huh. Maybe I should hold on to this just in case. Maybe it'll help me when I'm looking for clues. Wow, did I just fake that to myself? Whatever. Got to find the backyard.
Yeah, so this automatically just warps you over to the backyard.
After that unnecessary detour, I make my way outside. I'm hoping Monica does not see me out here. I scan the area and find a secluded area full of flowers. This has to be the garden in the clue. If it's not, I'll eat my hat. I walk over to the flowers, which have grown to be very large, and look through them. Sure enough, I see something white sticking out of the ground. I push back some of the flowers as I reach over and pluck the paper from the ground. This entry just adds to my already alarming concerns about Monica's mental state and well-being. She must have written this particular entry at a point when the stress was taking a toll on her. I turned the paper over to find...
Now this clue confused everybody.
I can see why.
Just look here at the next few lines.
Okay, this one seems a bit on the nose, given what I just finished reading. I'm going to assume there's a mirror somewhere. Wait, I think I saw one in the basement. Is that... It's either that, or the one I saw in the bathroom. Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
The bathroom was meant to be for the secret ending, which... Yeah, so some people got stuck on that for a while. And I really wish he hadn't done that.
alright. Well, maybe it might be a good idea to check in on Monica.
The real one is in the basement.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, maybe it might be a good idea to check in on Monica just to see how much time I have to work with.
So you have to leave and then come back to the basement. I know.
You guys are going to be dead. Not likely.
Listen, you changed your tone when I said you all to hell.
No way! Just before heading into the kitchen, I leave the flashlight on the sofa. Monica will probably get suspicious if she sees me walking around with this thing, right? Monica is happily doing her thing as I wander into the kitchen. The more I stare at that dazzling smile that catches my heart, the more I wonder if this is the mask she wears that I'm seeing, or if it's her true self. Oh, hi Blairgy. The food is almost ready. I'm sorry if it's been taking a while. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for being so patient with me. Of course, Monica. It's the least I could do as your humble guest. My, how polite of you, good sir. I want to know what's the deal with the diary, but at the same time, I can't just literally ask her about all these scraps hidden around the house. Wait, I have an idea. A stupid idea, but hopefully it works. Say, Monica, I was just wondering about something and wanted to get your opinion about it. Like what? What do you think about diaries? She freezes up and
Yeah, a lot of people hated that.
Yep.
Which in hindsight, yeah, gone directly asking her, not the best idea, but at that point I wasn't sure, like, how do I work up to him asking her?
And we found a compromise for the remake, and we definitely made something for the remake, yeah.
This is gonna end horribly bad. Oh boy, here we go. She freezes up and slowly turns to face me. That's quite a specific topic. Why would it be? Because of the fact you're hiding diary scraps all over your house like some kind of weird scavenger hunt? Why do you ask? Well, I have a friend named Sayori who was talking to me about keeping a diary, you see. She thought it would be a good way to keep all her thoughts in order and maybe help her to remember things better. I hate throwing you under the bus like this, Sayori, but you're the only one I could think of at a time like this. Besides, it's not a total lie. You did ask me that one time about keeping a notebook of things to remember. Since I have trouble remembering things too, she suggested I try it along with her. I'm not too sure about the idea, but what do you think about diaries? Monica momentarily stops moving before looking over at me. I hope I didn't just make her upset at me. Was my loaded question enough to set her off? Well, I do keep one myself in the hopes of trying to understand my feelings, and so I can look back on certain memories. I've even wondered if I could share my diary someday with someone in the hopes they might grow to understand me as a person. She gives a heavy sigh as she looks down at the sink and then back at me. I'd be ever so grateful if you were to ever come to understand me, Luigi. Even if it's just a little bit. That would make me very happy. That statement left me rather speechless. There's a bit of a pause before I find the words I want to say. Before I could speak, Monica interrupts me. You don't hate me, do you? No! No. Of course I don't hate you, Monica. What gave you that idea? Sorry. I've just been... No, never mind. I hope you're not trying to hide anything. You know that's not healthy for you, right? I mean that in more ways than one, Monica. What do you mean? I'm not hiding anything. I mean... Monica adopts a solemn expression as she looks me in the eyes. Do you want to know? You can tell me, Monica. And yes, of course I do. Just kidding. I bet I almost had you there, didn't I? Relax. It's not like I have anything to hide, you know? I believe in telling the truth, so I try to be as honest as possible. After all, without a sense of trust or honesty, then how can you even connect with anyone? Yeah, I hear you. I'm probably the most honest person I know. Well, I guess it would have been too easy if she just confessed to writing those diary entries. It's too bad I'm not some kind of master detective or anything. Monica is seemingly silent before she looks down at the sink again. Luigi? Want to talk about being honest with each other? I think there's a chance I might like you. Are you okay with that? Monica, how do I even respond to that? I mean, I feel that I like her back, but do I just say that to her? What brought this on all of a sudden? Okay, calm down. Just play it smoothly and confidently. Gee, well, this is all so sudden. Thank you for thanking me about me that way, Monica. Thank you for thinking about me. Damn it! Just kidding. What? Monica, really? I have to say, you're really cute when you get so flustered. Considering you're so easy to tease, I think I might have found your weakness. Monica gives me a rather interesting look as she tells me that. Alright, well, sorry for teasing me so much. Just pretend like this conversation never happened. Although, I'd still like to hear your answer later on, perhaps. Then again, you're the one that confessed to me, right? How does this whole high school romance thing go again? What are we talking about? Given my little meltdown, I love nothing more than to forget this happened. Just in case.
Yeah, because there is going to be a choice eventually coming up pretty soon.
Alright, we're going to the
And
basement.
it's going to lead to one of the bad endings that I hate with a passion.
I make my way down
So,
the basement.
good on you.
I make my way down the basement once again. Flashlight in hand, I shine the light around every corner to make sure I don't miss anything. Bingo. There's a dusty mirror alone in the corner. I look behind it to find the next diary scrap.
Oh, hi, Mark. Sorry.
I
Yep.
did that joke earlier. But, oh, hi, Mark.
Yep.
Oh. What? For the sound of things, Marx was most likely doing exactly what I'm doing right now. So then, the closet? Wait, so what happened to him? He's no longer a problem. Do I even want to know what that means? My hands are trembling as I turn the paper over for the next clue. Don't make a Michael Jackson joke. Don't make a Michael Jackson joke. Don't make a Michael Jackson joke.
I mean, there's already a couple references to him in this mod, so...
Well,
In
shit.
case you haven't realized it, most of the clues are song titles. Most.
Yeah, I realized that.
So, I mean... You know...
Yep. I'm almost scared to see what the next entry says, but at this point, I feel there's something larger here than I'm not seeing. Something that could pose a danger to me and possibly Monica. I don't want to jump to any conclusions yet, so I'm not going to accuse her of anything. After all, it didn't work out well for Mark, right? Sorry, Mark, but better you than me. Do you remember the living room? The ninja consultant mastered over 6 forms of martial arts that were known far and wide, but little did Delta Mangum know that he mastered the secret 7th form, the Flying Wolf form. Ah! Commander Zeta, you have to protect the planet, no matter the costs! Don't let these war makers take over the— Ah! Oh. I remember this episode now. This is where the ninja consultant straight up murders Delta Magnum in an unfair fight to the death. That was depressing, seeing it the first time. Almost as sad as when they had Glavion kill Captain Commander at Praxis near the start of the
AKA
season.
Optimus Prime, but we can't call him that.
Nope. Well, back to the mission for me. I pass the TV and go for the clock. The clue mentioned something
Again, use your
around time.
imagination.
Yeah. The clue mentioned something around time. So that would be my first guess. I reach for the clock, nearly falling over to take it off the wall. To my dismay, I find nothing behind it, and there was no sign of a dioscope on the wall of the floor where it once rested. I don't remember there being any other clocks around here, though. Dang it! I slap against the wall, disappointed, brushing off against the calendar and promptly knocking it off the wall. Upon picking it up, a dioscope falls out of it. Time. Time as in day and months? Ah, screw it. I found it. I placed a calendar and a clock on the wall where I found them and inspected the diary scrap. Oh boy. That one diary script from before, when Monica was talking about her dream of having a family, did something happen to make her change her mind about it at all? It seems like she became unhinged at some point when writing this entry. Well then. I turn it over to see the next clue.
Yeah, this is going to be... Well, the choice will be coming up after this.
Okay. This one is straight to the point. I don't think I know Monica's birthday. Considering I'm her boyfriend, it probably might be a good idea to know this anyway. I hate to go and ask her about it, but I have to know when Monica's birthday is. Not just for this clue, but to at least show that I care about her. Back into the kitchen I go. As I walk into the kitchen, I met the sad side of Monica in distress, tossing a pan in the sink out of anger as she buries her hand in her arms. Monica? What's wrong? Are you okay? Ah! Luigi! There's no point in lying to you. Not when we promised to be honest with each other. I don't know what to do, Bluegee. Tell me what's wrong, Monica. Well, I think I made a mistake when cooking the food, and now it's ruined. She's desperately trying to fight back the tears in her eyes and trying to keep a straight face, but she is failing miserably. Damn it all! She clanks another pan against the one she threw into the sink. I can't do a damn thing right! I got you all excited and everything for our first dinner together, and now I just... What should I say?
Yeah, this part. So, if you want what I call the worst ending in the game, you're gonna be a complete jackass. Pay no attention to the fact that she's crying and heartbroken and order her to do it all over again. And as you can tell by the way I'm saying it, I hate this ending. I never wanted this to be in the game. But a certain little somebody said, "Hey, we should have we should have an even more bad ending in this game."
Not taking into account that this will also make MC kind of out of character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that whole thing where he's like, "Oh, I want to make sure that she's safe, that she's happy, whatever, whatever." Yeah, let's just throw all that out the window and make him into a complete douche.
That's... wow, okay.
Yeah. Like I said, this story was meant to be 3 endings. No 4th worst ending. No secret ending. But at that point, he was practically taking over. And I felt powerless, so I gave him what he wanted.
But now he's gone, so yeah, I'll continue.
Yep, so that worst ending went out the window.
Well, take it from me, fellas. If you're going to form a team, make sure your teammates don't take over.
I know. Like I said, though, I did not realize it was going to get that bad later on.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I felt like if he were to leave, then all these projects we had would be pretty much dead in the water. So,
Yeah.
in a sense, I felt like I couldn't speak out against him.
Yeah. Why does my voice sound different? Oh, maybe it's because there's a thing in my throat. That's why I sound so different. So, yeah. We'll just pick the first one, because I'm too afraid of picking that one.
Yeah. Also, Sayori's not even in this mod.
No. She's not in this mod yet.
She's mentioned a lot.
She is mentioned.
I did want to include her, but never happened.
Yeah.
She will, however, be in the remake.
We'll see where it goes from there.
Oh, that's the creator talking right there. You're just hearing right now. I'm just the coder, and the other guy is the creator.
Yeah, and I'm just the writer. I don't have anything important to say, so.
And he's the writer, yeah, definitely, yeah. But he has,
Yep.
yeah. No comment on that one. Yeah, no comment on that one. Yeah.
Come on, Yuri. We don't want to see Sayori die. Come on. But yeah, my voice is different because I have something in my throat. So please bear with me if my voice sounds very different. That's why. Anyway. I'm not prepared for what happens next as Monica begins crying, unable to hold back her tears any longer. I reach out and pull her in for an embrace, surprising her and myself in the process. Seeing Monica cry like this, I never want to see her cry. I don't want to see her feel this way. I only want to see her smile and know that she's happy. Monica, it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. No one can be perfect at everything they do all the time. It's only food, Monica. You could always start over and try to do better. It's just like this movie I saw by this hack of a director say. The best teacher failure is. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry you had to see me this way. In what way? There's nothing wrong with showing your emotions. Sure, I was a little bit scared hearing the clashing pens and all, but I know this didn't mean a lot to you. Who is pinging me? Who dares ping me?
Fluff and France, you missed pretty much, I'm not sure how far you are, but pretty much we're in Monica's house. They became boyfriend and girlfriend. And now he's also doing a scavenger hunt. Now he's checking on
she's got
Monica.
a secret.
That too, exactly. So.
Yep, secret. I got a secret.
Mm-hmm. So,
but MC is not a mannequin.
Yeah,
in case
much.
You're wondering. No one will get that reference.
Yeah.
No one likes sticks, I know.
I just wanted you to know that I'm not angry or disappointed with you. Monica smiles through her tears as I let her go. You're right. I shouldn't let something like this get me down. I just have to pick myself up and try again. That's the spirit. Thank you, Bluey. I didn't realize you were so mature as well. I can't help but...
As opposed to another universe where he's immature. I'm telling you.
I can't help but scratch the back of my head out of embarrassment. No one has ever really called me mature before. If anything, I'm used to people pointing at me and saying, "Hey, look, it's the immature jerk. What up?" Hearing her compliment me like this, I don't know how to respond. As she goes back to face the stove, I remember what I came in here for. Oh, before I forget, Monica, I wanted to ask you when your birthday was. Eh? You want to know my birthday? I mean, if we're going to be a couple, we have to know little things about each other, right? I'm pretty sure your birthday ought to be on the top of my list of things to know. Monica is taken aback, blushing as she tries to find the words to speak. Wow, I can't say how happy that makes me, Luigi. You're sensitive, mature, and so considerate, too. Is this even real life right now? I'm pretty sure. I mean, what do you think this is? Some kind of video game?
Well,
Nah.
Wow.
You're half right. Okay, you're completely right.
You're goddamn right. Alright. I'll go ahead and tell you, but pay attention because I'm only going to tell you this one time. My birthday is September the 22nd. How about you? Mine is October the 29th.
What?
That's in 3 weeks. In real time.
Yep. Yeah. And I guess useless trivia for you all, so... The girl that was meant to... Well, that I'm dedicating October Horizon to, her birthday was October 29.
Ah, I see.
No. Yeah. So I guess one of the few ways I paid tribute to her. Since Akane is also kind of based off her, which... Another bit of useless trivia, if you had come to visit Monica at some point and talk with her, you would have gotten an Easter egg where she name drops Akane. Anyway, though, I gave Akane my birthday and I gave MC her birthday. So... Just to not make it so obvious.
Yeah, fair enough. Monica giggles to herself as she turns back to the oven. What is it? My, Luigi, I didn't know you had a thing for older women. What the? Hey!
That's
Well,
I do like this interaction though. It was actually pretty good. I love the
Yeah.
teasing she does with the. I didn't know you liked the older women. I thought that was actually pretty good. I loved it.
Yep. And I could say if you chose the other choice, we wouldn't be getting this.
I'm only younger by a month. It's not that big of a difference. Just teasing you, Luigi. She got me again. Well, I think I know how to get her back. Now that we got that out of the way, Monica, I'd just like to say I've always thought you had one of the best smiles. Monica turns to face me, sure enough smiling at me. Ah, thank you, player.
Coding error that neither of us caught. It is supposed to say your name there, not player.
Yeah, I was so confused about that one.
Yeah, now you're not. Again, mine and Rocket Man's fault.
Sorry. Just Discord. Just do me a favor,
Okay.
Monica. Ow? What is it? I don't want to ever see you sad again. Please, keep smiling and never stop. What? I hurriedly leave the kitchen as Monica looks
Later.
at me blushing and bewildered. Later, Gator! I got her with that one. It's not a total lie or anything, since it did pay me to see her so sad. Looks like I'm not the only one who gets so easily flustered. Now then, I have to head back into Monica's room for what is hopefully the last time. I take the flashlight in my hand and proceed. Sorry, Discord message. Oh, hey, Lee. Welcome. I didn't see you come in.
Yeah, I'm in a car driving back home, so I'm gonna be mute for the time being.
Yes.
I could've said
Oh, that's
really
okay.
a good idea.
Yeah, it's pretty much a good idea. Please, don't chat to us while driving, please.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I'm not driving. My mom is, but like, it's just like to pick
Oh.
up background noise.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair
Okay.
enough. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Good choice, good choice. I feel desensitized to Monica's room at this point since I've been in here so many times already. I know how weird it sounds, but there's no other way I can think of putting it. I'll look around her room for something that would need a password or code. There's nothing I could see until my eyes land on her desk. There's a computer sitting there with the power off. I take a seat at the desk and power it on. Upon doing so, it asks me for a passcode. 0922. Sure enough, that worked. Monica needs to rethink her choice of passwords. Anyone who knows her birthday could just break into this thing. Well, lucky for me, but unlucky for her, I suppose. The laptop boots up and I'm at her desktop. I glance over everything until my eyes land on a document named The Answer. Either she's pulling my leg here, or this is it. Once again, not too creative, but I'm not doing to question it. Time to see what's in this document. Opening it up reveals some kind of diary.
This one you might have to speed read a bit, because, as you can see, in hindsight, yeah, I did not read, well, because neither of us realized it was going to fade in and block a lot.
Just so you know, this is the moment where I said, "Holy crap!" Yeah, that was It's the moment where I said when I first played this game.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of shit going on in her life. I sink into the chair once I finish reading everything. The scavenger hunt, her stress, her parents. It all seems to make sense now. It does.
Yeah, although a lot of people kind of ignored all this. And they just looked at, well, you're
This
gonna
is the
see.
villain arc.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They pretty much just looked at her as a straight up villain with no remorse. Like, they kind of didn't see it like, oh, she went through all this crap and it drove her over the edge. They just saw, like, no, she's evil, she must die. And that's essentially why people hate this mod. Well, like I said, you'll see in a bit.
Okay. I don't even know what to make of this. Even thinking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I tried to get up, but I stumbled a little bit as my knees seem to have gone weak. As I fall to the floor, I notice something under the desk. What is this? Reaching over, I find yet another torn diary scrap. Even now, she's still doing this? Damn. Well, shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's not wrong. Because you've changed things forever. There's no going back now.
You're done. This isn't so much of a diary scrap as it is a challenge directed at the reader. A challenge directed at me. My hands are shaking as I turn the scrap over to see what I believe is the final clue. Monica.
Which we don't see.
Monica, you've changed things. Forever.
Forever.
There's no going
There's
back.
no going back now.
Not for you or me, in this case. If what I've just read on
And
the
I guess just
laptop is
because
true,
you don't see the final clue would have been, it's open.
if what I just read on the laptop is true, then you've committed some dark deeds that you could never go back on. You forced your parents to become so malnourished that they died. Now, as much as I'd rather not, I walk over to the closet and gently open the door. Upon doing so, I find it to be so dark that I can't see anything. That's when I look over to the flashlight I brought with me. I snatch it and turn it on to shed some light on this dark situation. That's when I begin to wish I hadn't done that and I could forget what I forced myself to see. There, I see a group of corpses that are beyond recognition. One appears to be a female, one appears to be a male, and the other appears to be a male, albeit of a smaller build. There's a thick stench in the air that makes me nearly want to puke. Honestly, how could anyone ignore this? Monica,
Plot hole.
what have you done? I try to persevere to get a better look. None of them had any visible injuries. That's why I deduced that the two of these corpses must belong to Monica's parents, going off her confession note to starving them to death. The other? That must be Mark. I have to get away from here. Not just from this awful odor, but to avoid getting myself into further trouble should Monica discover me here. I'll just walk away and pretend I never saw any of this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. After that, I get the hell out of here and think of my next move. What will that be? I have no idea, but I'll think of that later. I step away and turn around and I am met with Monica's stern face glaring at me. Oh, fuck my life. What do you think you're doing, Bluegee? I thought I told you not to go sniffing around a girl's room. What could I even say at this point? Oh, well, I was just looking around your room for gift ideas. I know you're a big fan of Cascada. I reach over for one of Monica's CDs.
Irrelevant music group I used to like.
Huh.
Yep. And more useless trivia. Almost every other mod I've written has a reference to at least one of their songs. Night Nurse is probably one of the most obvious since they have a song called Night Nurse. You're gonna get one reference coming up here, and another one in the true ending. Alright, don't tell me you're actually looking them up.
No,
Okay, good. Like, they're not really relevant much anymore.
Yeah. I reach over for one of Monica's CDs, holding it up and smiling. Yeah, I don't think that's going to convince her. She looks past my shoulder to see her open the closet door. Well then. So, you've seen my dark secret, haven't you? Secret? What secret? I didn't see any secret. I sure didn't see any dead bodies or anything like that. What the hell is wrong with you, blabbermouth? Ah, screw it. I'm good as dead anyway. What's wrong, Bluegee? Are you scared? My hands have become quite shaky to the point I lose my grip on the flashlight, letting it fall to the floor. It was very difficult for me, Bluegee. Will you listen to what I have to say? They say there's no point in prolonging the inevitable, but I give a nod. I might as well enjoy however much time I have left. It's too bad I can't be anywhere else but here right now. Thanks, Bluegee. Where do I begin? When I was little, I wasn't anything like I am now. I was very shy, timid, and I could hardly do anything on my own. The old me, the original me, is nothing like what people see me as today. I was bullied quite a bit until the end of junior high school, when I tried to adopt the mask I've worn to fool anyone. Before that, though, people picked on me for being so scared of everything, and for how I was so easy to fool and trick into doing anything. I was everyone's doormat. I was everyone's fool. I was often picked on by some of the jocks for being so homely and gloomy looking too. That's when I tried to turn things around and become a prudent student, and it kind of worked. It's unfathomable to think that Monica, one of the most beautiful girls in the school, was picked on for being homely. I placed the CD on one of the shelves next to me as I continued to listen to her. I couldn't take the never-ending torture anymore. I dedicated myself to my studies and worked very hard to get where I am today. I started to dress differently and even started wearing my hair differently. After applying myself, it was like the old me no longer existed. She was nothing more than a memory. A memory that a lot of people conveniently forgot about. I changed everything about myself. Not just on the outside, but inside as well, as I adopted a more confident, cheerful attitude that was nothing like the old me who was scared and had little to no self-confidence. No one bullied me anymore. If anything, I had so many people wanting to be my friend. In some cases, I even had a lot of guys approaching me and showering me with compliments. Some of those jocks who picked on me were now throwing themselves at me for a chance to be with me. If only they knew who they were heading up on, I bet they feel like total idiots. The original her. I never would have guessed that the original Monica was this scared, broken person inside. No wonder she felt like she needed the best for people to accept her. It's no wonder she was unsatisfied with herself. Oh, who joined? Oh, hey, Viva.
Hello. I'm eating hash browns right now.
Oh, okay.
They're like the McDonald's style ones, are really good.
I haven't had those in ages.
I like getting the frozen ones because they're like way less unhealthy than the still unhealthy, but way less unhealthy than McDonald's ones. And you can just put like 4 of them in a toaster.
Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought of it that way. Maybe I
Yeah.
should try that one of these days.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
was gonna make eggs with it, but I'm just lazy.
It's no wonder she was unsatisfied with herself. That didn't matter to my parents, though. Sure, they were pleased with my new grades for a while, but anything outside of that? You really can't do anything right, can you? They tell me things like that day in and day out, and frankly, I couldn't take it anymore. No matter what I did, there was no pleasing anyone. I could honestly care less about what the teachers and students thought about me. My parents were the ones I wanted to be happy with me. I didn't want them to toss me away like I was some kind of failure or the defective toy. Yet they didn't understand me or accept me. I think back to the diary entries and the confession note. She seemed overwhelmed, like she was desperate for help. This doesn't justify her actions, but she was blinded by her frustration and what seems to be years of pain and torment from never being accepted for who she truly was. Even now, she still isn't accepted for being the original her. This is just a mask, as she said. Admittedly, I had a lapse in judgment when I snapped one day after I couldn't take it anymore. It was like a poison was running through my veins and it just took me over completely. I should have gone about things the way I did. I just didn't see it that way at the time. All I wanted was to punish them for never accepting me. For never loving me for the person I truly was. I just wanted revenge, as sad as it sounds. Validation. I still did everything I could to take care of them and think of ways to make sure the people at their workplaces didn't get suspicious. I shouldn't have let it come to this, but once I made that decision to let them go a week without food, it was already too late. I was even wondering if I deserved to live after what I had done. If I should atone for my dark deeds. Monica, that's when Mark came into my life and confessed that he liked me one day. I was so happy that I thought I found someone who would understand me. I brought him over to my house, a lot like I did with you, and he eventually found out about my secret, and it mortified him. Understandably so, but I was hoping he would at least give me a chance to explain myself. That's one thing I will say about you, Luigi. He didn't want to hear a single word from me about why I did the things I did. He automatically branded me a criminal. A murderer. He confronted me, but then he tried to get away, threatening to expose me as the demented psychopath I was. But then I caught him. I couldn't risk anyone finding out about this, so I made sure to keep him right here with me. Forever. So after all this time, Mark disappearing was because... That's right. No one could know. Mark made it clear that he wouldn't rest until the world knew about me, but I couldn't have that. There was already nothing else for me to lose, so I gave him the same treatment as my parents. I had already become so dark and twisted about my lust for revenge that I just gave into it. I already accepted that no one would ever love or accept me for who I was, so there was no point in trying to live a normal life any longer. Then there was you. For some reason I thought you would be different, but now I'm left to wonder. Are you going to run away too?
So these are the 3 main endings that I made.
Oh boy.
Yep.
This is where things get interesting.
Yep. And well, like I said, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. A lot of people hated the true ending.
Oh, really?
You'll see why. But pick your poison.
Trying to think.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm not gonna say which one does what. I want to see what you choose.
You know what? Stay by Monica's side. No. I won't leave you. I'm staying by your side. Really? You're going to stay with me? Yes. I'm not going to abandon you. I can't tell you how happy that makes me, Luigi. I understand, though, that you have to stay with me forever. You can't ever leave my side. I mean it. I won't leave you, Monica. Monica then begins to giggle in a manner most sinister as she eyes me up and down. I made a terrible mistake!
Yes, you did.
What have you done? What have you done, bro?
Shut up!
It's so over.
You said you wanted to stay by her side forever.
The wording there was not. You didn't realize the wording there.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
And she did give you a clue when she said that she had to make sure Mark stayed with her forever.
My intrusive thoughts just went by, and I just like, ah, god damn it!
Yeah.
Well, we're fucked. Can we get a hashtag Luigi stupid idiot in the chat? You don't have to worry, Luigi. I'll take good care of you and give you the best food I can offer you every day from now on. Before my mind registers what she's implying, Monica shoves me into the closet and slams the door shut. As I stumble to my feet, I hear some footsteps rustling, followed by the sound of something being dragged in front of the door. I'm trapped in the closet. When I said I wasn't going to leave her, this isn't what I had in mind. Now it looks like I'm going to have to share the same fate as Mark and Monica's parents. I suppose this is what I get for not being specific with my choice of words.
Be careful what you wish for, punk.
Well, fuck.
Now you're trapped in the closet.
Yeah, the closet's not so bad if it's a walk-in, though.
Yeah,
I've used one as a mini
that's the
bedroom
idea
before.
we
It ain't
had.
that bad.
God!
You can get yourself like a mini futon in there, nice little TV, some like Christmas lights. You make it a little homey.
God damn
I'm sorry for
it!
ruining it.
You just have to ignore your 3 dead roommates in there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Halloween decorations.
Yeah, because
I'm
they're
sorry.
not exactly the liveliest bunch.
Okay.
They don't really do much to liven up the place.
Let's get the other bad ending. Let's just do this shit.
Well,
I got Diet Coke in my nostril.
ironically.
I'm so mad.
What do you mean, ironically?
you said let's get the other bad ending out of the way.
This isn't the bad ending?
No,
What?!
you actually chose correctly.
I was gonna choose a bad ending! God damn!
Congratulations, you've successfully failed at failing.
Fuck!
Check on my womp womp.
No, 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 no.
Okay. So at least my logic here is that's supposed to be your first reaction, is to get the fuck away from there.
Yeah.
However, though, considering I'm like a master of despair, I can't have that happening. You think you're gonna get a happy ending? Well, too bad.
This isn't normal, Monica. I understand you were consumed by stress and torment. I do. This isn't the way to go about it, though. Are you
Oh shit, excuse me.
Luigi? No, but I can't stay
This
here
is
any
this
longer.
is total. Wait, hold on. This is total Palpatine. Are you threatening me, Master Chief? I just literally did that.
Yeah. There was a lot of Star Wars on the brain when I was writing this.
Yeah, I could definitely tell. No, but I can't stay here any longer. Oh, I see. Are you going to run away, Bluesy? Do you think you could get away from me? I thought you liked me. What happened to that? That was before I knew I was in love with a psychopath. So that's how it's going to be. You told me that you liked me. It was nothing but lies. Lies, 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 lies! I'll do what I must to get away from you. You will try. I ran as fast as I could, never looking back. I had to get as far away from her as I possibly could. Monica was running after me, but she didn't leave her house. No matter. I shouldn't think too much about it. Just the thought of being together with that crazed murderer was enough to send a chill down my spine. I got out of the house, running as fast as my legs could carry me. After some time, I was nearly tripping over myself from exhaustion, but I didn't dare look back. Finally, I had to take a break. That's when I heard a familiar voice from behind me. Oh, Bluesy, I got you. I turned around, finding myself face to face with a determined, sinister grin Monica had on her face. Oh, fuck!
Monica jump scare.
Yup. The intentional
white
jump
girl.
scare, not the fridge. Yep, and he ran. He ran so far away. And he ran. He ran for night and day.
I
couldn't
get
get
away.
I scare people of how fast I run. I would say why I run fast, but this is a live stream.
Okay.
Alright, now we
Just certain words.
The same feelings that drove me to confess Monica to take me over again as I rushed over to Monica and threw my arms around her, holding her as tight as I could as if the world around us were crumbling around us. Monica freezes in my embrace. What? Luigi, what are you doing? Don't you get it? I'm a murderer. If you stay with me, you're probably going to end up being arrested or even dead. Don't you understand that? Monica's voice trembles and cracks as she bursts into tears. You didn't intentionally murder your parents, Monica. I know that from hearing you and from your diary. These feelings are natural, and it's what makes you human inside. Although I am going to say I don't agree with how you handled the situation. You're not going to run away? No. I can't leave you alone like this. Not when you don't have anyone else in this world you can trust or lean on. Oh, Luigi. Monica is overwhelmed by her tears as she returns to my embrace, squeezing me tightly as if I were all she had left in this world. In a tragic sense, maybe I am all that she has left in this world. I know she was driven insane about the constant stress and pressure she felt, but that was because no one ever tried to get to know her. The real Monica. The true Monica. Not even her parents seemed to care about her, which truly hurts and disgusts me inside. Oh, Luigi. What am I going to do? I messed up. That's putting it lightly. If I were to lose you now, I'd be all alone all over again. I can't go back to that way of life. I'd probably end up with my parents and Mark if I end up alone this time. I have to atone for what I've done. I need to apologize to them for everything that Monica struggles to talk through her tears. I hold on to it even more, gently stroking her back. I'm not going to leave you, Monica. I love you. The real you. As I said, I'm not too thrilled with the idea of what happened to your parents, but you didn't fail them, Monica. They failed you. Parents are supposed to raise you, support you, and make you who you are today. As far as I can see, they didn't do any of that. If anything, they drove you to this dark and twisted state. That's no excuse for your actions, mind you, but we can work through this. What do you mean? How? Someone in the chat just said, just Monica! Well, I know it's not going to be simple, but we'll find a way. I just wanted my mom and dad to praise me, to love me, to accept me for who I am. Why did it turn out this way? Because they failed you, Monica. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't say anything further. Monica continued crying, and I simply continued to hold on to her tightly, as if she would float away from me the moment I let go. The way she's talking, I almost feel like something would happen to her, and she would end up with her parents again. I can't let that happen. This poor girl is so damaged and hurt inside. I can't just leave her like this. She seriously doesn't want anyone else left in this world. I can't help but wonder if, just maybe, I was able to give her that sense of acceptance and understanding she so desired was often denied. I stayed with her that whole night. I know it's not going to be simple, but I want to work things out with her and help her get through this. We'll find a way together. Time will heal her broken and troubled heart, and I will be with her every step of the way. Oh, time skip!
Yep.
2 years late. 2 years later. This is such a wonderful place, Bluejay. How did you hear about it? Well, let's just say the little birdie named Sayori told me about it one day. She's always such a sweetheart. Although, I can't help but wonder how Megan's uncle is going to do now that there's some competition around here. Well, I can't deny that this place is wonderful. I can see about coming here more often now that we know about it. I look at her, saying nothing and smiling at her. What is it? Nothing. It's just, remember what I said 2 years ago? About what? About your smile. About how I never want to see you stop smiling. Oh, that's right. Well, I have every reason to smile when I have someone as wonderful as you in my life, Bluejay. I'm no longer lonely, so long as you remain at my side for the rest of our days. After that night 2 years ago, Monica continuously cried her eyes out to me every evening when I would visit her after school. Jesus Christ, my throat. I never wanted to give up on her. I wanted to give her the support and love that she needed. I had to make sure that she never did anything to take her life. I wanted her to live. I wanted her to find and make the life she wanted for herself, as she described in her diary. Eventually, Monica became to come to terms with what she had done. I still don't approve of what happened, but we all understand that it only happened as a result of the self-destructive path her parents set her on. You are so beautiful. Huh, maybe it's because I'm so in love. No, it's because I'm so in love with you. So love has blinded you? No, that's
Episode
not
three,
what I
episode three,
meant. What? You're such a dork sometimes. After we
I wonder if he knows where that came from. It came from Revenge of the Sith.
Oh.
Yeah, my cousin and I used to make fun of that dialogue a lot. It just sounded so damn cheesy.
It is so
And here I'm like, and then I'm just here like, this would kind of be perfect for this since he's kind of a dork and she might be willing to go along with it.
God damn. After we sorted out some of the rather messy details, Monica began to generally show signs of happiness, knowing she had someone who loved and accepted her for who she was. 2 years later, we are still a couple, so deeply in love and devoted to one another. Monica has never expressed any desire to take her own life since then, nor has she devolved back to her dark and twisted self born out of pain and torment. She was smiling more and more, regaining her happiness and slowly showing signs of the parts of her as she claimed to have done away with. She no longer feared what people think of her if she was not perfect. She was at ease. She was at peace. She could finally love herself the way I love her more and more every day. I'll always be here to make you happy, Monica. I promise you. What brought this up all of a sudden? Nothing. I just want to make sure you never forget. Trust me, I will never forget what you've done for me. All the times we spent together and how you've shown me nothing but love and compassion. I'm forever grateful to have such a wonderful man in my life, Bluejay. Monica is fighting back tears of happiness as we get up and leave. We find a nice place to sit down in the park nearby after walking around for a little while. As I plop myself on the bench, Monica gets close to me and rests her head on my shoulder. She closes her eyes and smiles as she begins singing softly to herself.
And this is the other Cascada song in reference. The first one being Original Me, second one being this one called Could It Be You.
So why did they hate this one?
Because most people thought MC is in love with the murderer. Why didn't he call the police on her? Is he stupid? Like, essentially, the whole story is kind of trying to describe how Monica's this whole mysterious person, right? But in the background, she's been going through all this crap, which led her to becoming very cold and distant, and obviously it led her to do something she regretted very much. To the point where she's even here like, I don't even deserve to live anymore. But then MC basically comes along and he tries to understand her, he tries to give her every moment of, okay, well, I'm gonna hear you out, and I'm gonna make my decision based on that, and he gives her that acceptance. He basically shows, like, I know you've done some terrible things, but from everything I know about you, I know you're not this person. Your parents turned you this way. Most people kind of threw all that out the window and they just looked at it like, he is in love with the murderer, he should call the police, is he stupid, this mod is stupid, the writer is stupid. And yeah, ever since then, I got so much flack for this mod where I even took it down for some few months. Eventually, I put it back up, though. Since I figured we're doing this remake anyway, and it's not going to have the whole point-and-click adventure thing. So I'm here like, if you like this version, you like the point-and-click, here you go. You can go back to it whenever you want now. But yeah, that is pretty much why most people hate this ending and this mod.
So they completely missed the fucking point of the whole entire thing.
Yes. They miss the whole point and they just look at the ending for what it is, which is out of context. Monica murders her parents, MC is like, oh, it's okay, baby, I love you. And yeah.
Yeah, some of the comments like, God damn, he's down bad for a murderer. Not seeing the whole point of it. They just see like,
Yeah.
like
And
this-
then one comment that always stuck out in my mind is, this mod is bullshit. Like, gee, thanks. That's exactly what I love to hear.
Okay. Credit where it's due. This whole thing with this whole entire story is actually pretty straightforward. But to like...
But flawed.
But,
I know.
Yeah, but flawed. It has its flaws. I get that. But like... if you just throw everything like out the window and not understand the whole entire story, then yeah, they wouldn't understand the ending.
Yeah.
I understood it. I understood the whole entire thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there was someone else who actually played this mod around the same time you started, and he understood it too. But yeah, most other people who just... it's mostly people on YouTube watching other people doing it, I realized, that just flat out disregard everything, and yeah, they throw it out the window, they just look at this out of context, at face value, and yeah, like Ninja put it, he's down bad for a murderer, and he's too stupid to be alive.
Yeah, like, just like, guys, you're missing the whole point. If you read the whole entire story, if you read those diary entries, if you explored the house around a bit, the true ending isn't
And you
that
pay
far
attention, and
Yeah.
like the whole theme of this mod is listening to Monica. You clearly didn't listen to her.
You clearly didn't listen to her.
Yeah.
You know what I
In
think? You know what I
fact,
think is
even the
you know
name
what,
of the mod. A lot of people thought it was gonna be, it's gonna keep you captive. You know, like you're her prisoner, but no.
Are you about to
MC
say
is not the
Lee? Oh,
captive
sorry.
heart.
yeah,
Monica is
Oh.
the captive heart. She's the one who feels trapped.
yeah. What are you
And
about to
MC's
say, Lee?
kind of the one
Oh,
that
sorry.
breaks her out.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That's
okay,
right.
yeah, I'm done now.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I was basically gonna say that back then, when I didn't really care too much about DDLC and I wasn't super into it, when I saw mod videos, I would usually skip a lot of the parts that I found boring, in quotes, and then like just kind of see the ending. And I feel like that's what happened with a lot of people with this mod. Because if you
Possibly.
actually played and watched the whole thing, you would know why. You would know and not hate it. Mod videos of it, they just like skip through a lot of it.
Yeah, and then, see, that's the main problem when it comes to, like, most DDLC players. They'll just skip most of the boring parts that are part of the story, and then they start to have, like, a shitty fit, because they're like, what? This sucks. This fucking sucks. Well, duh. Play the whole thing, buddy.
Yeah, like we didn't. Well, I don't want to say we wasted our time making this mod, but we didn't put so much effort into making this mod just for you to, you know, skip like 80% of it. But yeah, I guess when you think of it that way,
Hmm.
it does happen.
It does happen.
I just want to get to the good stuff. as they say.
Okay, look in the bathroom at the correct time.
Yeah, so this is part of... Well, don't even bother doing it now. Because basically... Get this, so... The way you get the secret ending... You have to start a new game! You have to go through this crap all over again. And then... Once you get to that point where it's in the Silver Garden with you, or wherever it was, then you go to the bathroom, then you need to find some keys to unlock those other 2 rooms, and then you get the secret ending, somehow. I did not know for the life of me how to get it until I asked Rocket Man, which is not a good sign. He never told me how you're supposed to do it.
Okay, this...
So as of right now, the only people that have ever shown off the secret ending are me, Halibabka, because I told him, and Tabishi. Somehow he managed to figure it out. Good for him, I guess.
How long have I been streaming? 1 hour.
Yeah, honestly, it's... Take it from me, it's really not worth it to go for this stupid secret ending. It's basically the true ending, but with a few added scenes, where MC gets to meet the antagonist from Night Nurse, who's basically the overarching villain for the whole series. That's pretty much all you're getting. Otherwise, it's still the same true ending, and it doesn't add a whole lot. I
Okay.
wanted all that stuff to be part of the true ending,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
you
he
might as
basically
well.
decided to
Yeah.
surprise me
Yeah.
and be like, "Surprise! It's part of the secret true ending only." And I'm like, ugh. Like, the whole point is so that people understand that this is a connected series. You've kind of ruined that.
So you might as well just wait for the remake for that, because we're actually gonna be fixing that. So you don't have to do this complicated thing. So yeah, might as well
Yes.
wait for the remake for this. So yeah, don't bother with the Secret 2 ending, I guess. Yeah.
Honestly, I would say you're better off just watching somebody do it.
But, yeah.
Either Tabishi, myself, or Halibabka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
It
that
was-
mod. It was pretty interesting, but
Yeah.
I gotta peace out now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna conclude this stream here, since this is just me playing Captain Hearts.
Mm.
Yeah,
Bye, everybody in the
we can
stream.
just forget that worst
See you guys.
ending exists.
Yeah.
Oh,
See you later,
peace out.
buddy.
Peace out.
Thanks.
Okay. There you go.
Alright. Well, so that's gonna conclude the stream here. Is there any other mods you guys want me to play from your team?
I don't know.
Witchcraft?
Let's see. Well, there's Wicked Witchcraft.
Yeah.
There's also the Shattered Time mod, the original, which is kind of where all this begins.
Yeah. We're also releasing a remake of that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think we are. Yeah.
However, though, that one's also going to be completely different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
the original Shattered Time, I still say, is at least worth playing, as flawed as it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Especially since, as I tell people, with the original Shattered Time script, I basically took it and threw it out the window because I lost that script, so I had to start over.
and if you gotta play that one, the way you have to do, like, get the true. I mean, do you want me to tell them about how to get the endings?
Might as
and
well,
stuff?
because this is another thing Rocket Man did that's disappointed me.
Basically, you have to get all the endings in order. So you have to get the first ending, you have to get the second ending, you got to get third, fourth, fifth, and
Yeah,
sixth.
so on.
What?
Until you
Yeah.
get to the 6th ending, in which case,
You have to play it
there's a
again.
choice that you make. No, you don't have to play it again.
Oh,
You can
sorry.
make multiple saves.
Oh, okay, good.
You just have to get it, like, ending 1, ending 2, so on. Then you would have to go back to where you have ending 6, and then you get this answer choice that was not there. And that's how you get the true ending, the 7th ending. I never wanted that! I
can
wanted you to
imagine,
be able to get all endings without any trouble. But let me tell you, I had so many people telling me, I'm having trouble getting the last ending, can you help me? And that's how I found out that this is what he did. And oh boy, did I let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
See,
I was around, so
what
yeah.
are you doing with this crap? God damn it!
That's literally the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard coming from a DDLC
Yes!
mod.
Yes, it is! And the worst part is he never told me he did that. I found out the same time everyone else did.
Yeah.
And I specifically told him I want everyone to be able to get all endings. Like, whatever order they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Like, I'm gonna make a secret ending and not bother telling stupid Shadow that I did it because I'm the coder. What does he say or do?
I mean, you're the creator of this mod, so you have a say in
Yes,
this.
but
He went behind your back.
That was like one of the first warning signs I should have seen. Right there. The fact that he kind of hijacked the mod at the end and decided to do this crap. Like, no, I don't want you doing these stupid secret endings. Ugh. Like, I had to practically fight him, like, tooth and nail, to not put a secret ending in Night Nurse. I was basically here like, it's 4 endings, no secret ending, no secret rooms. I just want a straightforward story. 3 major choices you make. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by Night Nurse, pretty much you could say the cracks were already there.
Yeah.
The last mod he ever worked on was one called Akane's Birthday, or, well, Happy Birthday Akane.
That's the mod that actually, yeah, that's the mod that actually...
That was his first mod with us, and Rocket Man's last mod with us as well.
Yeah. I joined and he left.
Good riddance.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I joined and he left.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And one funny thing about that mod, too, it was like 80% done, and he was like, oh, should we release this mod right away? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna be here, like, we're practically at the finish line, and you're like, I don't feel like putting this mod out right now. Like, no.
I had to help.
I know what you're gonna do.
I had to help.
You're gonna sit on that mod, you're not gonna release it, and then it's gonna get forgotten about. So I was like, no. I don't care if it's not really Akane's birthday, we're putting this out. And yeah, Ninja was definitely a huge contributor for that. So, yeah, kind of at the end, he also got pretty damn lazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna conclude the stream right here, so we'll play Shattered Time next.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's a shorter mod. What makes it long is just the fact that there's 7 endings.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But, well, we're fixing that for the new one.
Yeah.
Well,
that's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for me, folks. So thank you guys for joining me on this stream. We'll play Shadow Time next into the Team Traders list of mods that I'm going to be playing on. So, thank you all for coming. Then. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.
Later, folks.